meaning with the fever dreams. I push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have me douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Welcome to my Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick, and Andrew, you're gonna have to come on here and talk because that's something serious that happened to you that would scare the living life out of me. I would be so scared. Oh my goodness, I feel so scared for you. I'm gonna go ahead and put the invite out, and I want you to let's talk about this. We're going to keep it private, just me and you in the beginning. And then if others want to come in, I'll let them come in a little later. But I want to speak with you directly. That's you guys don't know. That is very, very, very scary. Oh, anything could have happened. You could just imagine. Oh, man. Oof. All right. Let me go ahead and put out the link to the show. Let me first of all, let me put it directly into YouTube. So let me cut that out. Let me just go straight to YouTube and just put in there. Majority of my day has been a little crazy myself too. The weather's been driving me a little nuts. But I got a lot accomplished, but still a little nuts. Just go ahead and paste this here. Just gonna send that out. So please come on in and let's discuss about your child running away from home at age 10. Doesn't surprise me. I did the same thing. I actually did it during the day. I didn't do it at night. And it was something that got into me that led me to do what I did. It wasn't just me alone doing it. I had a spirit inside of me telling me what to do. And that spirit is still inside me till this day. I believe he's still inside of me. So let me go ahead and go back to the stream here. I'll be standing by when the police found her school bag. My mind went all over the place. Oh my God, I need you on here. You need someone to talk to about this, and I'm here to listen. Because something was telling me to come on. Even I wasn't feeling too good because I'm having troubles with my diabetes, and my numbers are just starting to go crazy on me. So I haven't been feeling good. I have moments that I'm good, and then all of a sudden I don't feel good at all. And I know it's my sugar. I actually have to do my blood test while we're talking. We'll do my blood work. I had a great dinner tonight. Went to took the hubby out to eat. We went to go eat at Red Lobster, and we had lobster tails and steak with mash with lobster in it, and of course their famous biscuits and 2 Caesar salads. And it was so amazing and delicious and wonderful. And I'm full. And I was like, I came in, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do a show. I don't know, but somebody might need me. I was saying in my head, somebody might need me. Let me go ahead and start a show and come on for at least an hour and just do an open talk, and let's see where things go. So let's go ahead and bring in Andrea. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Still trying to deal with a bunch of stuff that happened.
Holy, when did this happen?
On Valentine's Day.
Your
I made
loved
it.
one went away on Valentine's?
Yes.
Where was she going? She did not have a date. I don't think so.
No, I don't know where she was going, but she didn't want to obviously be here, so
And she just got up and go.
she hold on one second.
That is.
She she left. be- I left a note saying she was running away. Earlier during the day, I found some explicit stuff on her phone. So I confronted her about it. Her and her father, well, her father and I confronted her about it, and she denied it. Then she admitted to it later, and then I let her know that we were gonna have a conversation about it because I know she's at that age where she's curious. So
Mhm.
I did tell her she was grounded, and then maybe about 20 minutes later, when I was texting my aunt about the situation and how to go about it and how to talk to her about it. She's also my spiritual advisor. We're from church, and my daughter came out of her room and said, "Mom, can I have 5 minutes outside? I'm shaking and I need some air." And I told her 5 minutes,
Mhm.
and 5 minutes were up. And when I went out there to go and tell her to come inside, she was gone.
What? She darted out.
She just left. I was out there screaming for her. My fiance went out there looking for her at his brother's house because his brother lives down the street from us. Thinking maybe she went over there. Um, she wasn't there. Then everybody came out to help us look for her. We went running down the street screaming out her name. A neighbor that I don't even know saw us out there, and she's like, "Well, what does she look like?" And she jumped in her car and she started driving around looking for her also. And after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I was like, you know what? I gotta call the cops. So I called the police. They came. They went through her room. They went through her phone. They went through the whole house.
Mhm.
There was police in and out of the house. There was detectives here. There was the SVU unit here from Lafayette, Indiana. There was just so many people here, and it was so chaotic. And after like 4 hours, um, they found a school bag, her school bag, at a park inside of the slide, and they bring it. And when I saw the school bag, I just fell to my knees because she wasn't anywhere around, but the school bag was found. So can you? Everything in my head, everything in my mind just went to the worst place possible. It is thinking somebody snatched her and she dropped her school bag, and she doesn't know anybody here. There's not like where she's got friends in the neighborhood where she can go to, where I can go to them and be like, hey, is my daughter here? Nothing. She has friends, but they're only in school.
Mhm.
And for her to have just been gone is just, yeah, everything, my heart just sank. My mind went into a whole bunch of different places.
Oh
It,
my
it, it was,
goodness.
it was, it was, it was chaotic. It was chaotic.
I feel so scared for you. Like I feel it in my like I feel so nervous.
Well, to this day, I'm still not okay with it. I try to, I try to relax myself and sleep, but I can't because my mind just goes to that place where, what if she wasn't found? I wouldn't have her here.
Mhm.
She's home and everything, but it's still affecting me.
Mm.
That worry and that the possibilities of what could have happened is
And
just
then
it's still
what
in
did
my mind.
she what did she say when she got back home?
She just said, well, the police talked to her and they asked her like, why did you leave? And she just told them that she felt like we didn't deserve her. Like we deserved another child that's better because I guess because she got caught with stuff on her phone that that you know she felt like she didn't deserve to be here. We deserve to have a child that listens and does better and is doing better in school or grades are better, whatever the case in her head of us deserving a better child was in her head.
The whole
And
time.
the whole time she's just like, well, I got in trouble and I got busted. To me, I'm thinking she's in her head thinking, I got in trouble. My mom, I don't deserve my mom. My mom deserves somebody else, another different child that's better than me. That one that doesn't get in trouble. But
But what made her think that way? Like,
I have no idea. She knows how much her father and I love her. She knows that her stepfather loves her. She's got a lot of family that love her. You know, um, I don't understand why she would think that way, but you know, I have no clue. I have no idea.
is
I
she
have no
seeing
idea.
is she seeing any counselor or anyone?
Well, we're gonna start. We're after that happened. The detective came to the house and wanted us to go to a clinic where they have more where they have counselors where they were gonna do what they call is a forensic interview where they
Mhm,
want to find out if she was talking to someone on social media, whether somebody coaching her to leave, was somebody
mhm,
trying to get her to leave the house and go with them. Um, they asked, they separated us. They had her in one room and me in another.
mhm.
Um, and their conclusion was that she just, um, she didn't have anybody coaching her. She wasn't talking to anybody. She just felt like she just didn't deserve to have a happy family because of the things that she did. And well, we got her into I got her into counseling. I'm gonna get her. She starts counseling soon. We're also gonna do family counseling, her and I, to
Mhm.
figure out why she would think that way.
Because
And
this
let
is
her know that we love her, that I
yeah.
love her.
The thing is, the problem is that if we don't get this resolved right away, it's gonna escalate,
Right,
and we don't want her to get into the darkness, getting into her head and having her do things that it can harm her.
right. And she's such a bright child. She's got a very beautiful spirit. I mean, everywhere she goes and people that she meets, parents come up to me and tell me that she's such a bright child, that she's very lovable. She's very caring about other people's feelings.
Is she
Um,
being bullied?
huh?
Is she being bullied?
In school, well, I ended up finding out that some of the stuff that she was looking at on the internet on her phone that was sexually explicit was because there was three boys in school that were taunting her, and my daughter is 10 years old, but she is very fully developed, rather than the other girls that are there,
Hmm.
and I guess they were taunting her about her physical appearance
Yeah,
because she is fully developed, and
yeah.
she was curious about what they were talking about, and videos that she was looking at that were coming off of porn sites that that she wanted to know why, why were they talking about certain things, like what they wanted to do to her physical body in a sexual way, and she wanted to know what it looked like. And we did confront the school about it, and the school got involved heavily to the point where they asked the classroom, like, which are the students that are talking like that, and which of the students are just having discussions about certain things that they shouldn't be. and the
Mhm.
majority of the classroom came up with the three same names that my daughter did. So the teacher and the principal came over that the next day and had a conversation with her and myself and let me know what they were going to do to intervene with the situation.
Mhm.
And I let them know, I said this needs to be taken care of because a 10-year-old should not be telling another 10-year-old little girl that they want to do this and that with
Exactly.
their body. And I think that if this kind of escalated to this situation because before it was just they were just teasing her. And it wasn't just her. They were teasing other girls there in the classroom too.
Yeah, they're being
But
bullies.
right, they were being bullied and picking on them and stuff. And that was last year. This year it got a little worse, and now it got to the point where there's sexual content being said to each other or to her, and it now it's concerning to the point where it needs to be stopped. Either they need to get expelled from the school because this is a private school. This is a Catholic private school. So
Oh no.
their rules got to be a lot more harsher than what a public school should be.
Yeah, they're supposed to. They're supposed to, but they don't.
And I voiced myself with that concern, and I did let them know, and I told them, I said, if this doesn't get taken care of with these three boys, I'm going to file sexual harassment suits against them and their parents. And I don't
Yes.
want to have to do that. I don't want to
No.
have to go through that, go to that extreme.
You
So
may have to. You may have
I
to if they
and
can. If,
yes, and I feel like I may have to. And
put your foot down.
my fiance to the point where no, we need to go talk to the parents, and we need to let the parents know what's going on. I said the parents already know. The parents already know because they were gonna have caseworkers from DCFS and other caseworkers and a detective and a police officer from the DARE program come to the school and speak to them three boys. And if something doesn't happen and if my daughter continues to feel that way when she goes to school, then I am going to take it into my hands and I'm going to let them know that I'm going to file uh, sexual harassment charges against the boys and against their parents because their parents need to be aware of what their kids are looking at on the phone. I'm aware of what my daughter watches. I don't let her post anything on TikTok. I don't let her post anything on YouTube or Snapchat or anything like that because I know that there are predators out there. There are predators out there saying that they're certain ages and they're not. We don't know who that person is behind that computer screen or that name on their profile. We don't know who they are. I mean, I'm always very vigilant and aware of her social media pages, but when I found those explicit videos on her phone, I found them off her her Google search her search site on her history, and it wasn't on any of her social media that she was looking at it. It was off of the internet, off of the Google internet. So
Oh.
that's why when I had talked to her before she ran away, I I I deactivated her TikTok account. I deactivated her it was she didn't have Snapchat. I think the only thing she had was TikTok and YouTube. But I deactivated her TikTok account and I went through her whole phone. But like I said, the police got a hold of her phone. They went through everything on her phone. They called everybody that was in her contact list. They
Mhm.
they they literally remotely accessed her phone at the police station with a computer forensic analysis, and they didn't find anything that she was speaking to anyone, that nobody was trying to coach her anywhere, that they just saw the websites that she was on and the videos that she was looking at.
That is not good.
And in her interview, she was curious about what it was that they were talking about and what were they were saying to her about the sexual acts that they wanted to do towards her.
Yeah,
So,
no, there's something more to this. This is something. I hope you're taking this to the serious level
oh yes, I have.
because I'm
Yes, I
I'm
have.
feeling. I'm telling you because I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic medium, so I feed off of energy, and what I'm feeling right now, I feel like your girl's not safe. She's not safe. There's something that's really like affecting her emotionally inside deep, and she is kind of like confused, lost, like she's not feeling right. She's it's sad because it's affecting her, and it's going to be affecting her schooling.
Yeah, I get that feeling too from her, and since
I
she's
feel like
since
she's distant, like she's pushing away. She's a little distant because I guess she feels ashamed of something.
well, I'm thinking you're picking up a situation that happened to her when she was only 4,
Uh huh.
and it had to do with another little boy that was around the same age. And I filed charges. I took her to the emergency room and I had her checked. She did come to me and tell me what happened, because she knows that she can come to me about anything.
Hmm.
And I'm sorry to say that it happened to me when I was 3 years old from a family member, and then it happened to me later on down the line once I was older by another family member. So I warn her about certain situations and dangers and certain things that she should do and the way she should act when she's around grown adults, especially around men. And I that's why I warn her about the certain things on the internet and about people being who they telling you that they're one person but they're actually a different person. And this is the reason why I never allowed her to post anything to interact on any kind of social media page without my consent. And any kind of comment or anything, I never really allowed her to do any of that. And I believe that my mistake was at that time when she was at that age and that happened to her, I didn't take her to counseling for her to deal with it and for her to get through it. We just dealt with it, got it. We had an investigation going with another little boy, and we I didn't press charges against the little boy. He was only 7 years old, but I did want the police and DCFS to investigate his parents to find out what is going on in his home for him to have known how to do certain things to another person. And my mistake was I never put her to counseling. And that's one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to go to counseling for that so that
Okay.
she can deal with that issue that she went through, and that we can figure out on how to how to deal with other situations that are going to come up in life for her to be prepared for herself.
I just feel like she's a little traumatized.
She is, and I
I
see
feel like
it in
traumatized, like energy. Like like I'm putting myself in her position right now, and I could just, it was just really weird.
I think
Like,
I feel like she's a little lost because she never
yes,
got to deal with that situation. She never got to talk to nobody about that situation. We
man,
never really talked about it after a while. I mean, it was something that happened, and it was my mistake to not have her go into counseling and have somebody talk to her about the situation because of the fact that she was so little. She was only
yeah,
4. And then I started to think about what happened to me when I was at the age of 3, and it happened to me, and I remember every detail, and I
mm,
remember who it was, and it was very traumatic for me to find out later on that I had
Mm,
that stuff blocked in my head for so many years, and then to come out and to know that I was still involved with that person, and that person was still in our lives, and I was still letting him be in my life, and I didn't know, and I didn't remember what happened to him. But she was 4 years old, so, and I'm assuming that she remembers everything. So we're gonna have to have some kind of counseling to deal with this,
yeah,
because I
if
don't
you need
want her
help,
to ever feel that she has to run away from whatever it is that is
mm,
bothering her. And I also let her know that running away is not the solution. That no matter how old you are and what you're going through in life, you can't run from your problems, because your problems are going to be there. We have to face our issues. We have to face our issues head on and deal with them, and ask for God to give us peace, and forgiveness in our hearts for whatever people have done to us. Because if not, it's gonna consume us in a way that we're she's gonna be in darkness, like I was at such a
mhm.
young age, until
Yeah,
I
that's why
found
I'm
God.
feeling. That's what I'm
Because
feeling too.
I don't want her to follow in the same footsteps that I did. I mean, I didn't run away or anything like that, but I did have emotional breakdowns. I suffer from mental illness, which is due because of some of the stuff that I've gone through as a child, and I still haven't resolved some of my issues. So I don't want her to go through the same. I don't want her to go through the
She's
same, where she's gonna get into a depressed state and think that all of the things that happen to her is because of her and it's her fault, because it's not.
yeah. You just gotta really like talk with her and have her see a counselor.
We have our
Also,
conversation, and I want, and she
also,
knows that she can come to me about anything.
yeah. Also, if she can, because this is like 'cause I get visions and stuff, so it's like um it's gonna take her some time. She's just really strong. Like she's startled. I mean, I would be too. I would be startled. Like I'm kind of like feel. I feel weird. Feel like like I'm saying this, but this is me as a psychic. But I feel like she's saying I don't belong. Like I don't want this happening to me. Like I don't belong, and that's why she feels like she would be, you know,
Better off,
yeah.
better off not around, and I don't want her to feel that way.
And this is where we need to be careful with her because now it could get into darker.
Right,
So we need to watch over her, guide her, support her, be there for her. Um, Not really push too much of the issue. You know, she'll come to you at her pace.
right.
Um, and if you pick up on her body signs or the way she's saying things or stuff, you could intervene and be like, "Hey, you want to talk for a moment?"
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
and
just talk.
we have our times where we're, together, like after school she comes home and she does her homework, and we talk, and we're watching TV together, and I told her that she needs to open up. If she doesn't want to open up to me, then she can open up to someone else. If she doesn't feel comfortable talking to me about whatever it is that's bothering her, and she thinks that she feels embarrassed, or she thinks that I'm gonna get mad, she can always speak to someone else.
She's going through some changes. 10 years old, she's definitely going through some changes. Some happen a little earlier before, others. Um, Poor thing, she is going through a little psychological episode, I call them. It's just like mental breakdown, overthinking, a lot of voices in that head right now.
Well, she's gone through a lot of loss. We lost my grandmother, then we lost my father 2 years
Mhm.
later, then we lost my aunt and my uncle in the same month. due to
Yeah.
COVID. So we had four big losses, and then we just lost my cousin not too long ago, which is to her that was her uncle, and she loved him very much. And then she just lost another uncle that she was very close to when she was in first grade. She's gone through a lot of losses, uh,
Wow.
and we're not close to her father. We live in a different state. We're 2.5 hours away from him, and she misses him a lot, and she wants to be around him too. And he came from Chicago all the way here that same night when she ran away,
Mhm.
and he wanted to make sure she was okay, and he had a conversation with her, and her sister had a conversation with her, and we just we, we were just grateful that she was back, that they found her walking far from the house, and it was late. It was like 11 o'clock at night, almost 12 o'clock at night.
Mm.
Yeah, somebody at a McDonald's saw her walking past the McDonald's, and I guess that there was a text alert that was sent out to everybody here in Lafayette, Indiana. That
Mm.
for the police sent out a text alert to everybody,
Mhm.
and I guess people were keeping an eye out on the street, and
Yeah,
somebody
it's an
saw her
Amber
walking
Alert.
past. No, it wasn't an Amber Alert. They said that she wasn't kidnapped, but she was
It's
just
for
run
like
away.
it's a thing that they use for like missing people. Like we have it here.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
it's called like a silver alert. It's for like the old
something
people,
like that. Yeah, something
and
like
then
that. I had
for
asked
the
them to put it
minor,
on.
I mean for the minor, there's an alert, but I forgot the name of it too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's not they don't call it an Amber Alert. They call it something else. But I did
Here
tell
they
them
say
to.
do Amber.
Yeah, I did tell them to put it out an Amber Alert. And they said that they couldn't put out an Amber Alert because she wasn't kidnapped or taken. She just ran away. But they sent out um, text messages out onto everybody's phone,
Hmm.
and letting people know in our general area, about a 10-year-old little girl wearing certain clothes, this color sweater. That if they see anybody seen her, she's calling to the 911, and they did. Somebody saw her walking past the McDonald's, and they called 911, and the police picked her up and bring her back.
And how far is that McDonald's to your home?
Like 3 miles from here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like
we're
3 miles
gonna need
from here.
to. Okay, we need to put her in some activities. She needs
Yes,
to. She if she could walk, then she could run. I would put her in a track and maybe do some laps, or not have to run it so hard, but just to get the swing of things. Maybe get
right.
her into swimming. Maybe get her into something because like she needs a distraction.
Yeah,
She
I'm
really
I'm
does.
looking into putting her in. She wants to join cheerleading. So I'm looking, or some kind of dance, a dance school. She's looking
Yes.
into competitive dancing. So I'm
Yes.
gonna look into getting her into a dance school that they have here,
Okay.
and talk to her father about helping me pay for it.
Yeah, because he should be able to step it up and get it for her because she's gonna need an activity and something to that mind needs to be kind of distracted because she's going through a lot of stuff with the deaths with the families and then having this situation with the boys and like it's not looking good. I could even pull the cards. Let me pull the cards for confirmation. Let me get my tarot back here. This is this is gonna go. We're flying with this one. I want you to focus, Andrea, real quick. Like extremely focus. If you could get away from the background noise, it would be probably best. If you get in like in a quiet area, maybe in a bathroom, um, you do your quick reading. Because I see things. So when I start seeing things, they become in like movies. And she is 10 years old, and I remember when I was 10. And I wasn't sexually at 10, I don't think. But I was adventurous. And, but I felt like I had something got inside me. It was a whole story about the Ouija board and everything. So when I was 10 years old. And it was almost my Ouija board. It was my cousin's. But I felt like something got into me, and I'd done so many shows talking about it. I gotta find them and then retitle them. All right, do one more shuffle. Means I'm gonna turn on the camera. Turn on the camera here real quick. Here I am, under the sea. Let's see here. I got my turtle deck. There's definitely no. Oh, a card came out from the deck. I want you to focus on your daughter. I want you to focus on the energy, because the energy is very hyped. I'm feeling it. I'm really hyped. Like,
Pause it
I'm
for a minute.
nervous.
Pause this again.
I have like very nervous energy. I don't think these boys are. How old are these boys? I wonder how old were these boys. How old were the boys? They're a little over her age.
I think so.
How old were the boys?
They're about her age.
They're probably a little over her age. Not by much, but boys, testosterone works a lot more aggressive at age 10 than females. But there are some females that will start having their menstrual cycles at school, because it happened to one of my friends. And she's like, she grabs me. I'm like, what? She's like, I had to go to the bathroom. I was like, okay. She's like, I can't walk. I talk to the TSA teacher. Come here, please. I'm gonna say it loud. I was a little jit. And he knew already. He's like, okay, let me help you. And he helped her to she couldn't walk. She was having cramps. And it was so strong that she couldn't walk.
Oh.
You know how horrible that is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. That's why trans guys and guys who wants to be girls, you will never, ever in your life would know what a menstrual fucking cramp is. You don't know. You would never know. Okay. Oh, there it goes. All right. We came out the 3 cards. before I read these cards, I'm gonna burn some sage for not only me, but for you too, to throw some positive energy your area. So let me work my magic. Let me set this up. I'm gonna actually do a cleansing burn for positive energy. It's like I'm a little guru when it comes to mixing for certain people, for certain things. And this one definitely calls for it. I'm glad she is so safe, though. I'm really happy for that.
Yeah, so am I.
You really scared me. I got so scared. And I still feel scared, like in my heart. You know, is it gonna happen again? The running away part? I don't think so. I feel like more, it's like she's just doesn't feel like she has someone to talk to about it. I know you don't, you think you can and stuff, but it's not the same when it's not a parent. You know, because they get embarrassed. They do get embarrassed. Then it's okay, you know. You did a great job. You're doing a good job. You know, it's not you. This is not about you. This is something that she's going through mentally. She's having, a little mental, I wouldn't call it breakdown, but she's going through a lot of mental games. I've been through it myself, so I know at that age, I went through that. I'm gonna do that. Let me open the window so the fire alarm doesn't go off. Last time I did this potion for someone, the fire alarm went off and everything.
I think I'm gonna burn some sage too.
Yeah, burn some sage. If we have it, we're gonna use it.
Yeah, I do have.
Good thing you do have it. And just concentrate, stay focused, relax the heart, because I feel you're elevating a little bit. Relax it, just relax. Because I can feel you, and I feel when your heart raises up, I feel it too. So we're gonna do a ritual here. I'm just gonna do positive energies. And I'm using sage, white sage, and bay leaves. And I have a piece of a rose, a dried out rose. I'm gonna go get it. And I'm gonna put it right on the top. So bear with me. I'm gonna go get that right now. Focus. I'll be right back. Put the show real quick on a quick break. So I could gather my stuff. Okay, so I'll be right back. It shouldn't take not too long, but I'll be right back. it down. All right, I got two rose petals. Let me turn on my camera. Where's my camera? Here it is. There we go. Got two dried rose petals. If you can see it. There are a rose petal. Two. One for your daughter. I'm going to need your daughter's name.
Alessandra.
Alexandra?
No, Alessandra.
Alessandra. Ella. That's what they call her, Ella?
No, we call her Mona. When she was born, she was a preemie. She was 3 pounds, 12 ounces, so she looked like a little doll. So her father and I started calling her a Mona, like a little muñeca.
Muñeca. Muñeca.
So we call her Mona.
Mona. Focus my energy off of Mona.
She's sitting right here next to me.
She is? Awesome. Yes. I hope she's listening in.
No, but I'm going to have her listening. Here.
Okay.
Here,
yeah, she's going to do a quick cleansing for her. That's ready. It's ready. Just want you to... Hi.
Hold on a second. She's okay. Now you can say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Oh, how you doing? You can see the screen? You can see me?
Say he can't see you if you shake your head. You gotta say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to say yes. I can't see you, but you can see my. I have a stingray right here and a turtle over here. They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of nice fishes all around. They're behind me. They're hanging out. I'm gonna do a cleansing, a cleaning spell for you. It's a burn, which is sage, bay leaves. And I added 2 dried rose petals. And I want this to bring super protective energy over you. And I want you to feel when I burn, I want you to see it because it's going to be shown. I'm going to put it right here so you can see it. And I want you to focus and I want you to think of happy thoughts. Okay? I just want you to focus on the happiness and things that you want to do. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and set that up. We have that set up.
Don't cry, Mama. Don't cry, okay? Don't cry. You just don't need to cry.
This is something to protect you and actually make you better, feel better inside. Like, I want you to remember this. This is always going to be on my channel, so you can always come back and watch. Okay? And this is just to cleanse your energy. My energy, your energy, those who are watching's energies, if they need cleansing, this is for you too. There's a community cleaning, a cleanse for all of us. Because bad things happen and we'll learn from it, but it's not gonna bring us down. We gotta stay positive and move forward. And if you need to talk to someone, you're more than welcome to talk to me. So we're going to go ahead and burn some white sage. Blow into it. I'm going to cleanse my area. Cleanse the crystal ball, the amethyst, my computer, and my microphone. Rub it around my cards and the 3 cards that has fallen. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and start the burn. I'm going to turn off the lights for this because I want you guys to see the fire. I'm gonna turn on this candle for you. Let's go ahead and burn. I gotta put. I too much smoke, and now things are going in my house. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It happens. Mhm. That's the second time I do that. It happens. Ain't no something, not for nothing. But there are spirits here with us right now. There are some spirits. They just made themselves present here in my house. That was way too fast for fire go off. That's actually the second time that's ever done that. Very, very, very weird. But we're gonna continue to burn. I'm gonna put it by the window, and we're gonna continue this burn. But not only that, something turned on my closet light on. Someone turned on my closet light on. I'm not scared. These are spirits. It's raining today.
It's
It's
raining
strong
here too.
energy. Strong energy. Yeah. So there's a spirit. Actually, something turned on my light in my closet. My light's on. Do it again. Whichever spirit is here, do it again. We're going to go ahead and continue burning on the cauldron. But I'm going to do it by the window because these smoke detectors, I forgot, they're new. And it doesn't take much for it to set off. So I apologize about that. I'm going to continue to burn until it finishes burning. I'm looking for my lighter. See if I put it in my pocket, which I did. That was pretty freaky. My closet light turned on. Nobody's in my closet. My closet is like a storage. Confirmation train. I want you guys to see this burn. Let me grab my phone and see if I could show you guys from my phone. I could join the show from my phone. So you can see the burn when I'm burning. It's always a little way to find a way around things. But I want them to turn the closet light on again. That was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Today's February 22, 23. 22223. Yeah, 222023. That's crazy. So let's go ahead and let me get onto the show. Microphone's gonna kill me. But I want you guys to see the burn. It's raining on there. I'm gonna rotate that camera. Okay. Let's see. Alright, here we go. I have an echo. Crazies. Nothing. Okay. Sorry about that. It's just when I switch to my phone and I'm next to it, it just it sounds. So let's go ahead and mix this up. I'm gonna burn the wall. And there's a rose petal. You gotta make a little vortex going on here.
Remember the copy dots.
Very beautiful bird. This is our cleanse your area. You should see the amount of smoke that's coming out of this. Move down this wire. Sorry about that. Never give up. Very good, Summer. Very good, Summer. All right, we're gonna let that be for a bit because I know it's hot. So we'll let that be. It'll cool off. Let's go ahead and end this here. I'll be back. All right. Let me turn on. Okay. Definitely back. That was a really nice burn. Burned all the way through. Get my wand. Rub it across the cards. I really want them to turn on the closet again. The spirits, they love to harass me on certain nights, and I think it's the night they want to harass me. Because they didn't only attack that light, they also attacked my closet light. And I had to change the bulb because it just he wouldn't leave it alone.
My daughter had a light in her room that kept turning on by itself also.
Mm-hmm.
Every little while it kept turning on. She got worried and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just spirits. They like to play funny. So they do. They have their funniness. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip over the cards. Oh boy, this is right now at the moment. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. My card came out. My card is the Magician card. Okay, let me do the reading. I got the Magician card. I will show you a video of it. Hopefully. Let me see. I can do this to studio. We have to silence everything. I'm gonna have to silence this over here. So I'm gonna do that. Silence. That's for that. Turn off the mic. All right, you can hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. Is the feedback calling me? I don't know what I'm doing now. I got my card, the Magician card. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Knight of Swords. These are the cards I was shuffling that fell down. Okay. You're getting a reading from me, and my card comes out. So anything I say should be really heard and taken to heart. You're having a lot of issues. A lot of issues, like your world feels like it's upside down. It's causing you to have nightmares, to not sleep right, like anxiety, a lot of anxiety. And I feel like you're still in the beginning of getting better. In the beginning, it's how it is right now. And it's a struggle. But you need to pull through. You have the option to look for the Magician card. You have your options.
I'm saying it's gonna get better.
But you need to be grounded. You need to be like, do you have a hobby? Do you have something that brings you joy? That's what you need to have with and around you. You need to be put in a better position, meaning you should be feeling young, dumb, but full of fun. And I know it's worrisome. I know you're going through what you're going through. I feel the energy. This is how you felt when you ran away. Like, with all the swords, it could look like worry, like just wanted to run and get away.
Yeah. How you felt.
But we're going to find a proper person to help you and to talk to you so you can express yourself. Because look at the hands and where it's at. Covering the face. Like it doesn't even want to see me. Like, that's tough. And to be put at that, and this is a 9 card, and you're 10, and you took off. Instead of staying in the bed, you took off. And that's how your parents felt. They felt very scared, very nervous, not understanding what's going on. So you have to be more open-minded. And you have to be open more to your mother. Because this is the high priestess. And this feels like your mother. But as you can see, we have her upside down. And she can't really concentrate and accomplish what she needs to if her home is upside down. Like, her pillars are grounding her in ways that she's stuck. She is stuck there. And we need for you to seek therapy, get help. You'll have friends that'll be there for you. I could be a friend and I could talk, and check on time from time. But you need a good friend. A friend that's there for you and that is to be your best friend. And that should be your mother. You should be able to talk to her about anything, everything and anything.
That's what he said.
It's like you can't hold that energy in. You gotta let your mom know certain things, especially things that are harming you. That's the only way we're gonna get some help. By the way, the cards come out. And my card coming out. That is my card. I haven't done reading in a while. And there it is. Very magical. All right, let me pass it out here. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we both heard you.
Okay. So that reading is for right now, the present moment. I feel time is going to heal, but I don't think it's going to take that much time. I just feel like there's things she needs to strengthen her guard, strengthen herself. Getting into her activities will be great. Um, Things that are interactive, but you know, and these boys went to the same school,
Yeah.
and that's a Catholic school. Hmm. It makes you wonder, right? But I feel you things will get better. If anyone messes with you, do not hesitate to tell one of the teachers or tell your mother. Call her from school. When I had a problem with someone, I called my mama from school. I was like, and my mom used to come out and then be like, "What's the problem? Why do you want to fight my son?" So it's it could depend on us. Um, but I want you to focus because you got a few more months before the end of the school year. You only got a few more months to go. And I want you to be able to pass your grade, to do really good in school. And that way we could get up to a higher grade level. So you'll be at what grade level next year?
What grade are you gonna do next year?
Fifth?
Fifth grade.
Okay. Fifth grade is it's a good year. I passed my fifth grade, but there's a whole story to it. But it was a lot of learning, a lot of homework, a lot of studying, a lot of books. Um, if you love reading, um, get into reading because they're gonna make you read and read all these books, and I think you're gonna have a good time in fifth grade. Yes, but always protect yourself. Like always, like think. Use that thought in your head, that voice, because you have that inner voice inside, and listen to yourself. If something's not right, something's not right, and walk away from it. And and other than that, I want to hear like a update from you, like next month or so. To get an update from you, see if how you're doing. That'll be really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was that very helpful for you?
Yes. It was.
okay. And you can always come back on to my channel to watch. You just have to timestamp it. Let me turn on the lights. I feel so dark here. You gotta bring on the lights. Okay, here we go. Bring the fish tank back. Instantly. Bring the fish tanks. Do you guys have a dog?
Yeah, we have two of them.
Two of them, right? Yeah, because I'm sensing the dog's energy, like wanting to go on a walk. Do you walk your dog?
No, he usually just goes outside, and when he's done, he comes back in.
Yeah, we need to take him for a walk.
I think it's the little dog that wants to go for a walk because
Yeah.
he's a puppy still, so he's in training. So right now he's still not used to going out there on a leash. But he tore up his harness, so now we don't have a leash for him to go outside. But
Ah,
it's raining out there, so we can't really take him out there. And then plus
yeah,
he runs away, and we're afraid he's gonna run into the street and get hit by a car. So
yeah,
we kind of guard him, and not. But he's anxious. He wants to go outside
yeah.
every
Well, that's
time.
the dog. that's the energy that's getting to me because I feel like this dog wants to run. Like that's the question that came to me because I'm hearing the voices in my head. So it's like they're like the dog that wants to go for a walk. I'm like, okay, what about the dog that wants to go for a walk? Because he seems like so impatient.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him. Okay.
Yeah, that's him. The puppy. When he's getting ready to be fed, he shakes with anticipation, or he
Mm-hmm.
shakes at the door when he sees our older dog. He's a black collie. I mean, a black lab, and
Mm-hmm.
he's 15 years old. So he goes out there, does his business in the yard, comes back inside. But the younger dog, he's standing by the door and he's shaking because he's like he wants him to come inside or he wants to go outside, and then he's running back and forth like he
Mm-hmm.
wants to go outside, but he can't because right now he's too small. He's too small. He's still in training, so and we don't have we have to get him we have to get him another collar because
Yeah, like a
he tore through
harness.
yeah, the harness, because he tore through he already bit through the first harness we bought him, so now we have to figure out something.
We're gonna have to
And
upgrade
then
the game. We're gonna have to put him in
yeah
a chastity belt.
yeah, we're gonna have to do something because he wants to go out. He shakes. He
Yeah.
shakes when he wants. He shakes when we're ready to feed him. He puts his one paw up in the air and he's sitting and he's shaking in anticipation. He's on one paw and he's shaking with anticipation, like, and then he's running back and forth, running back and forth, running back and forth. And he can't sit still. Right now, he's laying next to my daughter. He's on the couch laying next to my daughter. He's a Chihuahua. He's not even a year old yet.
Oh, and the things with them, they're so protective.
Oh yeah, they are.
They are a small little frame body with a muscle man heart.
Yeah, my black dog, the black lab, his name is Shadow, and when my daughter's coming home, ready to come home from school, I open the door and they both stand by the door waiting by the storm door, and it's all glass, so they're standing there waiting and waiting for her to come home, and they see her come home, they get all excited and they jump all over her and they want to play with her, and they're very very both protective of her, very protective.
Okay, so let you know right now, the little one wants to go for more walks and definitely gonna need a harness. So maybe when more friends are able to come in, then you get them a harness and take them out for walks.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
we will.
you have to do it with your daughter. It's you and your daughter
Yes, yeah,
walking.
we'll start walking the dogs, and once it gets warmer outside.
And that's where you're gonna talk.
Yep,
That's private time. That's mother and daughter conversation time.
yep, right, mom. But we
So
will, we
you're
will, we will update you. I'll get your email off of your description on your
mhm.
website. That way, if you don't mind, I'll let her email you, and
Yeah.
she can have a she can have, because I for some reason I got this feeling when you pulled out your cards and your magician card came out. I feel
Mhm.
like I feel like it should be um a one-on-one, if that's okay with you, that she
Mhm.
can talk to you, um
Mhm.
and if she can go ahead and she can email you and keep you updated on her
Yeah.
progress, and if she has any concerns, maybe you can guide her through that.
Yeah. I'm
um
gonna put it
for your
here.
for your for your magician card to come out on our reading for both of us
You know.
was something to me that I felt that it's there for a reason.
Hmm. I'm so, every time I see it, it surprises me, but it's like it really catches my attention because it's something really important that needs to be said. So that's why I
Right.
told you pay attention, and you can always go back and listen to. That's the best part about this, right? You could go back and rewatch it and listen. And when I see my card, I'm like, it always blows my mind because I get so excited when I see it. It's like, oh boy, this is like a real confirmation thing here. I'm putting my email into the private chat. So it's in there now. So if you want, you can write it down.
We'll write it down. Let me get it.
Yeah, and then or take a picture with your phone or however you want to do it.
I'll write it down on
Sometimes people
that
did
way.
just take pictures of their computer. Shit, I do. Like, I need the name. Then
Oh, our favorite number, 21.
oh yeah, that's my day of birth. I was born January 21st. January 21st. I'm a master number 22. So and then go happens that the magician card is my favorite freaking card. And this
Okay.
right now and how I see it, like I told you, goes back and listen to it because it gave me some more confirmation of what's going on there. So if you want, we can, I would say like in like 2 to 3 weeks, we do an update,
Sure.
to see, and then we could pull out some cards to see what it says at that point.
Okay.
And then we'll go on like on a 3 week, at least every 3 weeks we can get together.
Okay, sounds good, Mama.
And on one question, do you have Zoom?
Yes, we do have Zoom.
Okay, then you don't even have to worry. I could add you once you send me the emails and stuff. I could give you the key to or the password to get into
To Zoom.
for private time chat.
Okay, that sounds good.
Awesome. Well, I hope, and I hope everything gets like started.
Yes, it will. Right, Mama?
All right, you're gonna be fine, honey. You're gonna be good. And don't worry, if you want, I could fly my ass to where you're at. I can be your bodyguard. I got nothing to do. I'm retired.
That bring a smile to her face.
I'll be a body, and I walk with a cane, so and it's a heavy one, so nobody really want to mess with me.
Okay.
All right. Have a
Okay.
great night.
You too.
All right.
God
Bye.
bless. Bye.
Bless you. Bye. And there you go. That's what I do, ladies and gentlemen. My mind over your matter. My name is Rick, and things like that. You need someone to talk to. I'm here for you. I'm here to talk to you, but you gotta listen. And the future is gonna cost you money because people don't be listening sometimes, and I do it for free, and they don't listen. So I'm gonna charge them, so they're gonna have to listen to me because they're gonna come out of their pockets. That's the only way it gets people to listen, when you get stuff out of their pockets. Leave that window open for a little bit because it's cool, but it's like cool rain, and I like when you get that air and that cool rain. I still feel like I got a little bit of burn on here. Oh yeah, they're basically like the bay leaves, and some of but not so much. Let me see if I could burn it here. No, the smoke detector go out. That motherfucker goes off so quick. Let me see if I can do a quick burn just to break it out. I get it. Too close. It's starting to turn red. I guess all my smothering is gonna have to be done by the window. It's gonna have to be done by the window. The smoke detector, she's picky. I'm gonna have to probably put a box over it or something. Put like a little screen or something. Because I got three of them, but they're connected all together. So if this one goes off, the other two goes off, which is pretty cool in a sense because if there's a fire here, I want to be known if I'm or in the bedroom. Not like the old fire detectors. They would be like one will go off, but the others won't go off, and you could be sleeping in your room and you don't hear it, and the kitchen's going off and nobody's doing nothing about it. So let's kind of bring it here, let it simmer there. Hope everyone's had a good night. Any comments? Probably not. Is Abby still here? Where's Abby? Abby, you coming on the show? I know I said it was a short show, but shit, we gotta continue for a little bit more. Probably make it just a 2 hour. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Gotta get a couple of things done. And then I'll be running around tomorrow. That's why I'm only coming on Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, and Saturday. All right, let me see if I have the link to the show. I'll link you here. And it's only for people that are invited. So if you're in the chat room, you want to come to the show, let me know first. Don't just come popping up here. Let me put you on. Yo, Albie.
What's up?
What's up, man? What's going on?
I'm all good.
You like how I do my thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Albie sees it all the time anyways.
Yeah, I do.
I think I need to do a little bit more to impress Albie. I mean, he's already impressed.
Yeah. They ain't got to do much to impress me. I'm gonna come out whenever the opportunity. I mean, there is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, trying to spring cleaning up for a couple of days, you know.
Oh yeah, cleaning up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to do that here too. We did a whole thing here, and we're trying to figure things out. Like probably get rid of some old equipment and bring in some new equipment, cooking equipment. And we're trying to figure out some stuff here too. So we decided we're gonna definitely go on vacation in May. We're not sure we're gonna do the cruise because my partner wants to stay with a family for the week, and I'm like, it doesn't matter to me because I'm on vacation. So if I stay in Puerto Rico for a week, that's fine for me. You know, because I'm going to the beach every day. I'm going to be eating delicious food every day. And my partner's family is there. Not only that, but they cook. And they cook very good. Like very, 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 very good. So, you know, I'm going to be saving a lot of money going out there. I'm just only have to just enjoy, you know, just go out there and enjoy life, you know. But that'll be in May. I'll be going on vacation in May. But it's only for 1 week. During that 1 week, I probably won't be broadcasting unless I get like a free Wi-Fi spot, and then I can do a little. Maybe I stay the night at a hotel or something. I'll be like, hey, yo, do a show, one show from the island. But were you able to get a lot of stuff done, Avi?
Yeah. I mean, yesterday I was helping, to helping out with the kitchen training, and today I was mopping, was taking care of the steps. So, Jimmy, I think what we're going to do is try and clean inside the house and take a look outside the house, what needs to be fixed, what needs to go in the garbage, So, slowly but surely,
How long
Yeah.
you guys been doing it for now? 3 days?
Well, actually, we've been doing that for 2 days. I mean,
Okay. Tomorrow will be 3.
Right. Well, it could be something tomorrow, but there's no garbage out. I don't see my neighbor's garbage out, so I know it's because it was recently a holiday, so
Well, it was President's Day. It was on Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was thinking about that train accident that happened in Palestine, Ohio, and there was recently there was a plant explosion in Cleveland. I think there's another development that happened here.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to say. Is there an internal sabotage going on?
I believe it is.
I mean, these rails are supposed to be serviced on a daily basis. They're supposed to be inspected on a daily basis.
Yeah.
These equipment that the trains run on are supposed to be inspected on a daily basis. Unless they cut back and they stop doing inspections and just let things, let them slide, I guess, right? But the fact that Trump was over in Eastern Palestine is
Yeah.
Trump was there today on the
Yeah,
ground.
I can see him on YouTube. I haven't got a chance to read his live, to watch his live, but
Yeah, he was over there by the train derailment, and the fact that Biden was over Ukraine, giving them more money.
yeah, that's what they
Like,
do.
why was Biden? Why did he go to Ukraine for? That's my question. What was the purpose of going to Ukraine?
I guess to piss off the Russians, or want to give more of our money to support their military because of Putin and stuff.
Yeah, because I'm still trying to figure out, like, okay, something's telling me in my head. These are voices in my head. The word money laundering came up really loud.
Yeah, just like I was trying to tell you. Laundering money to trying to either a cultural thing or
Because if the money gets to Ukraine, it's gonna go bye-bye, and we never see that money back.
nope.
So, like, are we ever gonna get paid back by Ukraine? No. What they're gonna do is get these big contractors, to get in there and then help rebuild back up. And using their technology, their resources, their products from the US. And that's how the US is gonna make 10 times more than what they're paying out. But the American people don't see that money.
No, not really.
Don't see it at all. That money goes to the black ops, goes to something else. They'll send it to another country or something. But money that we take out, we definitely feel it because programs start getting like in trouble, and we can't feed the homeless, and we can't put a home over their heads. It's like, oh, that's tough. It's not nice. Not nice at all.
Right.
I still see a lot of fish dead.
Where at?
But not only where you're at in Ohio, but other places around the world.
Because of the heat that's coming off the floor, off the ocean floor, off of the bed. Because
Yeah, El Nino's coming back.
mm-hmm. Plus all that chemical poisonings that the plants keep putting in the ocean and keep putting in the lakes and rivers and you know it gets in people drinking supplies. They're trying to mass murder everything.
That's why down in Louisiana, I don't know how they get the fish. Because, like, the fish, like, the time all that water comes through and comes down through Mississippi and washes us out on the bay, like, that's like a lot of contaminated water.
Yeah.
Because you got like a lot of car grease, a lot of like shit goes through those waters, and it goes out to the bay. And what do they get from the bay area? Well, you know, they collect a lot of like shrimp and you know, different mussels, different, you know, crabs,
Yeah.
the fish. You know, it's you know that Gulf of Mexico. They try to so bad. They try to really like. They really try to do damage to the Gulf. They really did. And the fact that you know you had this big ass spill in the Gulf of Mexico that people don't even talk about it today.
Yeah.
Because they're worried about other things like a balloon and like Pete Buttigieg. He doesn't want to talk business on his private time. You heard about that?
Yeah.
He said on an interview as he was out and about, they asked him how come he hasn't gone to the train development site, and he had the balls to say that he was on private time, no questions.
Hmm.
If I thought that if you were elected into the you know the I call it the ring around the rosy, the inner circle, that you're on call 24 hours a day. You're not, oh, I'm working now, and oh, I'm not working now. You're supposed to be working around the clock. And if there was an accident or some kind of development that caused, you know, chemical leakage, then that's something that needs to be taken care of. That's something that needs to, you know, you look at accidents, right? The biggest accidents I remember like the Exxon Valdez. Remember that one? That was a tough one. We've had many ones, barges or the explosion over the Gulf, the one they did a movie about. I forget the name of the damn structure. It had a name to it. I forgot the name. Like many other people, they forget about it. When someone dies or time passes, people forget shit. Like when you die, you think anybody's gonna be mourning your death every day? Nope. They grow skin and they keep moving forward, as they should, but you're not gonna be missed when you die. You're not, you're just not. That's why I don't want to be buried. I'd rather be cremated. I'd rather be cremated. Maybe get an opportunity to come back to this world as a more magical psychic. That would be cool. But I'm gonna go on for like another, say, let's do 2 hours on here. So 10. It's got 12 minutes. So 10:20, we can wrap it up. So that way I gotta go to sleep early tonight. Man, this weather's not making my body feel good at all. It's like my body's hurting more and more. It's because of the rain and then the pressure. I'm feeling it. So it's like I've been having more pains in my knees. And I feel like there's more of a gravity pull that's happening right now. Like we're being pushed more down towards the earth. And they're not talking about it. They're not talking about it. That's why I think like this train derailment and things that are happening, like the earthquake in Turkey, I think the earth is shifting, but it's also pulling what's above downwards. And I think that's what's making the earthquakes happen. Drink some water.
I think because of the sinkholes, I mean, there are riverbeds being dried out. I mean, oceans. There's new land that's disappeared around Japan, letting islands that they never knew that they had.
The thing is, the sun is acting up.
Yeah.
And when the sun acts up, the earth is acting up. There's things pulling on the earth, and the earth is moving. It's moving. And like we always say, LA, be ready. Like LA, San Francisco, all those people, San Andreas folk, just be ready. Look at Turkey. And Turkey is taking it very, very hard. There might be easily 60,000 deaths. Probably another, if they keep getting strong earthquakes, I mean, you're just going to keep adding up numbers. It could be easily over 100,000. Easily. Remember, this thing travels through 2 countries and killed a lot of people.
Yeah,
that they still don't know where the hell the people are at. And they have big numbers up on the board. They just don't show it on TV because it is very heartbreaking. But it's scary. And it's a sign. Everything's a sign. And I feel like the sign that's been showing is, I feel like Remember I talked about earlier, or a long time ago, about the earth wants blood. They have to feed back, you know? So how do you feed back to the earth, right? Because we take so much from it. We take oil, we take its
Yeah,
water, we take its fuel, we take its minerals, we take its precious metals. Like for us, the human race is take, 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 take. That's what you're gonna do is just take. How about giving back? You know, like Earth has been she's been so harassed. She's fed up, you know. Sometimes she's gonna shake and she's gonna move and she's like, fuck it, whatever country is there, it's gonna get shaked, you know. And they're like trying to do a ritual, right? So the people up above, they're like, man, we got to give back something to the earth, so that way, you know, the earth could calm down. And you know, the earth is a living thing. You know, it has a heartbeat. It has veins. It has like it's not like humans, but it's oil. It's the fuel. It's water. It's like a whole bunch of shit. You know, and I think the bloodshed that we experience is like giving back to the earth. You know, it's like he has to die to give back to the earth, and you know sometimes they do this mass sacrifices so it could speed it up so that way there's a little bit of peace and calmness. But other than that, it's like it's it's I don't know. It's just everything's so weird. It really is. You know, like everything that's going on in the world, everything, like it's so like set up for something big to happen. It's just because you just have no control. The American people have zero control where it comes to talking about politics or any of that stuff. That it's the same people that are in the White House and the same people that are in Congress and the House and all that bullshit and the Supreme Courts too. I mean, they put these people there. You know, they get voted in somehow, right? So people put them there, and these are the decisions of the American people that are in the White House and in Congress and in the House and the Senate too. Like these are the people we put there, and this is what they're doing. I still believe 81 million is a joke, but anyhow, they get bad when I say that. But fuck it, it's the truth. 81 million. At least it
hey
was a
Rick, I
good.
gotta fall back out because my phone
Yeah, I'm
turned
really
low because someone's trying to call me. So,
I'm actually getting off here. So have a good night, Albie.
all right,
All right, man. Take care.
you be safe, Rick.
All right, peace.
Uh, peace.
So gonna smoke this down. Let's see what we're gonna put for sleep tonight. I'll put you guys to sleep. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Those who stopped by, thank you so much. I'm tired. Long day. I had Red Lobster. It's one of my favorite places to go to. I like the lobster tail. They had it with a steak today. It was like 7-ounce steak with a lobster tail and a side for $24.99. It's not bad. Good price. And the steak was delicious. It was very good. It was cooked good. So I want to say again, thank you for those who are rewatching my shows. You guys are amazing. I truly appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button. I need help to at least reach 400. So we're taking it step by step. We'd love to reach 400. So maybe in time, I'll get there in due time. Yeah. I'm going to turn off the camera, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I hope everyone has a good day. You know, you have to have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good evening wherever you are in the world. With that said, yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side.